This video is so getting taken down. Hey, what's up guys? It's your girl Ben. In this video, we're going to be talking about something that I'm mostly known for in this channel, besides me exposing the secret behind the pinecone pendant process. We're going to be talking about circumcision. Before we just dive into it, I'm gonna let y'all know now, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can convince your parents to let you to get your foreskin removed if you're under the age of 18. And I'm going to tell you what you should and shouldn't say to your doctor when consulting about getting your foreskin removed. I might do a 2-part video, maybe a 1 big video, I don't know yet. I'm editing this video right now, and this video will be a 2-part series. Part 1 is going to be me talking about ways that you can get your circumcision done with parents' permission. Part 2 is going to be what you should and shouldn't say to your doctor. So I'll see you in part 2, hopefully. As you probably know by now, I myself got my foreskin removed. All y'all haters that's out there having a hard time believing that I actually got this procedure done, just know there's a before and after video on my Pornhub account showing you my before and after dick pics. The link will be in the description below. I am warning you right now, this is not clickbait. I swear on everything. I swear on my grandfather's grave. This is not clickbait. I really uploaded the video, so click the link at your own risk. Don't say I didn't warn you. Which, by the way, I still can't believe that video has over 1,000 views. If I can get over 1,000 views, Lord, I can't imagine how many views some of y'all girls will be getting. Oh my god. I will say, I was like, you know what? Y'all wanted to see, so here y'all go. I'm gonna give you what you guys want. Because that's what a real content creator do. Gives what your fans want. So, you guys are very welcome. Fuck everyone that bluffed. Fuck you. All y'all whack-ass circumcision videos, nah. Don't listen to those people. I just felt like it was time for me to upload that video. A lot of you guys has been reaching out to my Instagram account at bmachado13 with anonymous accounts asking for my dick pics. As always, I'm only making this video for dick jokes and dick jokes only. For starters, I know I should have titled this video, How to Convince Your Parents to Get a Circumcision. But I don't think a lot of people, specifically parents, are gonna like that title of the video, or this video in general. If this video gets taken down, I'm not going to be surprised. If you have watched my other videos on circumcision, you might be confused and be like, wait, Ben, I thought you're not okay with circumcision. I thought you're against this. I am. But just because I'm not okay with it doesn't mean I'm not gonna help you out by convincing your parents to get the surgery done. It's your body, you do what you want. I gotta help a brother out, you know? One thing I never really talked about is that my mom would not allow me to get a circumcision at first. Why? Because she thought I was crazy. She thought this is something that's not really necessary to do. She thought I was going to regret this. I think I might have said this in my old video, maybe my first circumcision video, I can't remember. But yeah, I wanted to get a circumcision since I was 15. My mom would not let me. I kind of let it go. But then when I was 16, I'm just like, I don't want my foreskin anymore. So I told my mom again. And when I was 16, I was giving her a really hard time about it. It wasn't until I was 17 she finally agreed to do it. More details on that later. If your parents are cool with you getting piercings and tattoos, then this video may not apply to you. Because I don't see why cutting a piece of your skin would be a problem. Anyways, this video is for people who had strict parents like mine when I was a minor. Let's get started with the most common sense answer. You need to start identifying the problem or concern that you might have with yourself. Get a lot of information as possible. Listen to people's opinions, like mine, on circumcision. Think about all the pros and cons of getting the circumcision, and then make your final decision. If you don't feel like timing is right, then please wait. You have your whole life to live. So why the fuck do you want to rush this procedure that is permanent? Once it's gone, it's gone. With tattoos, you can always get it lasered off. Circumcision, your doctor cannot, no doctor can sew your foreskin in. Sorry, it doesn't work that way. Can you imagine if your foreskin was like a jacket? You can take it off whenever you want and put it on whenever. That would be so fucking amazing. Like, dude, I would have like 5 pairs of foreskin, one very tight, one very loose, one very looby, and just use them all to jerk off whenever. And yeah, that shit would be amazing. If your parents circumcised you at birth, oh my god, you would have the best opportunity to try this out and shit. Can you imagine if you can just take it off and put it on whenever you want? Like clothes? What was I saying? Oh yeah, why the fuck do you feel like you have to make a decision now? If it's for a medical reason, that's completely different. If it's for a medical reason, I'm not here to tell you don't go with it. That is completely different. What I am saying is that if there's no medical reason, then why make a decision now? Be completely honest with yourself and ask, is this really what you want to do? You can argue and say that I'm being a little dramatic about this surgery. Please treat the surgery like you're going to start transitioning to a beautiful woman with a beautiful uncircumcised cock, you know? Once you transition, there's no going back. Yes, you can detransition, but it's not going to be the same way that you were original to where you started, okay? You're not going to go back to where you started. I'm not trying to confuse you guys. I do gotta say, out of all the videos I've been watching on my Safari app, there's transgender bitches that made the best fucking decision of their life by transitioning. She can get it any day, anytime. God damn, she looks good. I think that's hot, but that's just me. And there's other transgenders on the other hand. Well, let's just say they really should have thought about what they were getting themselves into. Because you can just tell they don't have the money, like the Kardashians, to buy all their insecurities away. You know? You can just tell. In all seriousness, don't let your insecurities in a locker room get to you. Because by the time you graduate, you're not going to see any of those fuckers again. I graduated high school 2018, and I only talked to 2 people on a daily basis from high school. Everyone else can suck my circumcised dick. Once you truly figure yourself out, and you're 1000% sure you want this to happen to you, the one thing I don't advise you to do is to watch doctors cutting off people's foreskin, as well as the gender reassignment surgery. Specifically, the bottom surgery. I do gotta say, that was very educational. Very educational. Hey, don't judge me. I only looked it up because, you know, you gotta know what you like. How you supposed to know you don't like something if you never had it or tried it, you know? For all those straight guys that say they don't like guys, have you ever sucked a dick before? How do you know you don't like it? Because, you know, once you try it, you'll like it. Once you're ready to talk to your parents, keep this in mind. No matter what your parents say, be mindful and respect your parents' response. Because at the end of the day, your parents knows what's best for you. That being said, I'm not saying everything your parents says or does is a fact, or what they believe in is a fact. What I am saying is be mindful and respect their opinions and their beliefs. Because they know, especially your dad, knows that removing the foreskin isn't like cutting paper, you know? It's not going to take a minute to do, and it's not going to heal overnight. Be honest with yourself. If your parents doesn't feel like you can handle it, maybe you should consider. Maybe you should prepare yourself. Please don't reach out to my Instagram trying to start an argument with me, saying stuff like, my parents don't know me. They don't know what I go through. So I don't know who the fuck you think you are trying to say otherwise. Yeah, you're probably right. They don't. But they sure as hell know about your medical history. You can't hide it or find a way around it because you're a minor. That's why you're watching my video trying to figure out what to say and do. So let the adults speak. Okay. The power just went out. I'm still going to record this part. Another thing you can do is fake an injury, okay? Hold on, be right back. What I'm saying right now is faking an injury. Don't actually hurt yourself. It's the most sensitive part of your body, so if you do anything to it, you will be in the worst pain of your life. Just say you ripped your foreskin while masturbating. Just fake it. Scream, buy some fake blood, do what you gotta do. Say you have dick cheese. I don't recommend you telling your siblings and your friends that, because that's fucking disgusting. Do I really need to explain why? If you don't know what to say that you got your foreskin infected and you're not going to show them it because, you know, you don't want to and you have every right not to, because that's kind of weird. Give her this analogy. If you don't pull your foreskin back every single time you pee, there's going to be a little pee that stays behind underneath your foreskin. Every time you work out, you sweat, and it's only going to get worse and worse. Your dick cheese is pretty much like a belly button. If you don't wash it and clean it out, eventually and over time, you will grow stuff inside of it. Now you see why it would be infected. Makes sense, right? Now go practice telling your parents that. Practice telling your parents this. Without laughing, without making a disgusting face because you yourself are very disgusted. Practice. If you have religious parents like mine, I completely understand how this is going to be a nightmare trying to talk to them about this. It's going to be a nightmare trying to explain why you want to remove a piece of skin. But what if I told you there's a way you can use religion against them? Yes, I said it, against them. Biggest reason why my mom allowed me to get a circumcision at age 17 is because I said this. Are you ready? I said, why can't I get circumcised? It's not fair that even Jesus got his circumcision done. My mom was confused and didn't believe me when I said that. I don't know about you, but I am really curious if Jesus Christ magically made his foreskin reappear, or if he's still circumcised. I guess the world would never know. So I wasted no time but to grab the Bible and showed her the Bible quote. She uses the Bible against everything and on everything. So it feels very nice to use the Bible against her for once. Because the Bible don't lie. God still stands behind treating women like shit, you know? God, I remember when I used to pray every night for a bigger dick and it never fucking happened. Biggest reason why I went atheist. When Jesus was 8 days old, he got his circumcision done. Believe it or not, Jesus was circumcised, and on the 8th day is the day he got his foreskin removed. On Luke 2:21, that's where it says it at. Yo, I cannot be making this shit up. Like, look, this is Jesus, I believe. This might be Mary Jane. Wait. Oh, no. Virgin Mary. And whoever else these people are. Okay, Luke 2, chapter 2, 20. Glorifying and praising God for all the things they has heard and seen, blah, blah, blah. Here's the part that says it, okay? You can look at this photo right here if you want. Ignore this, Luke 3. It's on Luke 2. The only reason why it's 3 is because chapter 3 is right here. I don't know why they did that. Chapter 2 is right there. I know this Luke 3 might throw you off. I swear, it's Luke 2:21. And it word for word says, and when 8 days were accomplished for the circumcision of the child, his name was called Jesus, which was so named of the angel before he was conceived in the womb. There you go. This is your proof that Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, got his foreskin removed when he was only 8 days old. I can't stress this part enough. I know this sounds like a joke, but Jesus Christ got his foreskin removed. Use that shit against him, and that's the only reason why it worked for me. Because if Jesus got circumcised, why can't I? The Bible doesn't say anything against it. Then she was like, alright, Ben, you win. I wasted no time but to schedule my doctor's appointment, the consultation, see if I'm eligible and all that crap. It's a lot of work, but it sure as hell's worth it. I wasted no time but to use my foreskin as much as possible before I officially had to say goodbye. I love how a lot of people doesn't know that Jesus is circumcised. He is. What the fuck am I doing? Alright, this is the end of part 1. I'm gonna make a part 2 video of what you should and should not say to your doctor.